Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Time to Roll's Campaign 1. This is episode 73. Quick little announcements, and then we'll get straight into it. First things first is that we are without, again, Nate, and that will be the case until Nate gets his rescheduling done. Nothing we could do about it. Today is the day that we send Ori off on his little self-adventure until Nate can come back. So we'll be getting into that soon. Other people that are not making it tonight. Lexi is sick with strep throat. And Magic is out because of it being Easter. Happy Easter, by the way, all those that celebrate. And also, I guess, it's Trans Awareness Day as well. So happy Trans Awareness Day to all the people that are a member of that community. Is it trans visibility? I think it's trans awareness. I could be wrong, but either way, we support you here. Hope you're doing well, and hope you had a good day. That being said, we're getting into it here pretty quickly. If you can see the name of the title of tonight's stream, it is Rewards and Relaxation. It's going to be more of a downtime Tales of Bossing Say type of episode. So just sit back, relax. If you're listening to this over on our podcast, hello. Be sure to come over here to the Twitch channel where you can watch us live every Sunday night. We try to start at 7:30. Sometimes we have to start late. Specifically tonight, we had to start late and start at 8 o'clock because of Easter, people coming back home from that stuff. That's just where we're at. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for being here, and let's get into the episode. Oh, and as you can see, we only got that way. Yeah, we only got 4 people here tonight, so.
Andy,
Oh, are we going to be friends on Facebook now?
Bird. We can be friends on
No,
Facebook.
no, guys, Zach is back.
All right.
I would let everyone know.
Thank
Did
you.
I just give everybody my Facebook name?
No, I no.
Don't worry,
I
not
am
get the first part of that.
I undeafened right as you said, are we going to be Facebook friends now?
Okay.
So, all right.
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay.
So nobody look up Todd Andrew Bird on Facebook.
Hey, Todd.
Stop.
The stream is on.
Autodoxic?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's you, man.
That was
I'm not muting that.
no, I don't care.
All right.
That's the thing. I don't care.
All right, fair enough.
You guys can all find his Wordle scores.
I mean, it's important. I got to know it.
Yeah. All right. Well, since we only got 4 people here tonight, we'll do a quick recap specifically for Mousy since, you weren't here.
Wait, one more question. Todd, is this a picture of you from when you were younger?
Yes, I was 17 years old, and that was taken at out in Yellowstone National Park.
Aw, adorable.
I just caught that trout.
Okay, you can continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So last we left off, you guys were flying back on the Lily of the Sky, trying to head towards Artemis to meet up with the king to not only hand over the Cor Deorum, but also and bring Leon back into working order, as well as go there and just collect your reward for the job well done. Being followed by a group of blue dragons that seem to have come from somewhere around Artemis, as Anders stated. All of you were able to, through different means, some magical, some conventional, and some in some interesting ways, specifically with the elemental being summoned, you're able to dissuade and get rid of the dragons that were following the Lily of the Sky. Ander then stated that that you still had a relatively long flight ahead, and that is where all of you learned that Ander was in fact coming from a rendezvous in a sexual way with, you learn to be the Queen of Valencia.
Oh, it was the Queen of Valencia?
Yeah.
I thought
Valentine.
I was the Queen of Valencia.
No,
Wrong queen.
wrong queen. But either way,
I'm the
so,
former queen.
you learn that he was friends and potentially lovers with Queen Valentine of the Valencian Empire. After about a day's worth of travel, you all started to land in Artemis, where you found multiple airships sprung out and docked amongst the now obsidian-covered city of Artemis. There you see a majority of, which I forgot to stream this. There we go. There you find ships bearing emblems and family crests of all sorts of different royal families, noble families. Some you didn't recognize, some you very much recognized. For Elka's point of view, you did spot a Burning Heart family crest on one of these airships. Thaddeus, you saw a Starling or a Sterling family crest as well, and you also sent a request to that ship to find out who is captaining it, as well as to pass on a message that you could eventually send home to your mother. Keeping that in mind, make sure you remember that. We find ourselves in the basement under basically secret chamber of the Royal Library, where you have since handed the Cor Deorum over to the king, Xavier Cyrus, and you were all able to place the Cor Deorum in the hands of Leon, who is still in what seemed to be a vegetative / comatose state. Upon touching the Cor Deorum, being I believe it was Vivra and Beep,
Correct.
everyone noticed a golden light showering down onto Leon. However, Vivra and Beep, you both noticed a little orb of golden light fall down into Leon's chest, where you would recognize that Leon was actually dead. Him being brought back to life by the power of the gem. That's where, as that happened, you all see Leon's eyes open, and you see him just look around. Where am I?
You are alive.
That's a Scottish accent. I don't know where that came from.
Sorry. You're alive.
I mean, we were talking about Shuck earlier, so.
We brought you back from the dead.
I died.
I believe
Well,
so. You were
nobody-
front-
No,
we have
Nobody
stone.
knows.
Thaddeus, I was
the
gonna
only
say-
two.
Only people that
Yeah, the only. Go ahead.
I'd say the only two people that noticed were Vivra and Beep, that he was dead.
Well, I don't know that you were dead. You could have been dead. I don't know. You didn't look like you were breathing. And we put the stone and we gave it to you, and now you're just talking to us.
Oh, you were very much dead. You saw the little orb of
The
life
arrogant-
re-enter your body and everything.
The arrogant
Welcome
one
back to the land
speaks.
of the living.
Okay.
This is not a dream. The arrogant one now speaks.
I'm not arrogant. I'm realistic.
I was aware of the fact that he could speak, but that's fine. Xavier, what day is it? It's been about a month and a half since you went down, buddy. Oh. Well, the city, the dragons. What happened? The city's not. He sees Xavier put up his hand. The city is not in great shape. Uh, we did our best to limit the damage, but that was a foe we couldn't handle. All right.
Most of the people survived, correct?
We estimate that about 50% of our population is now gone.
But there are ships from all around the world that have come to help.
Yes, there are emissaries from all over the globe that have stopped in and provided aid, food, clothing, tents, building supplies. In fact, we were awaiting your return, Leon, and the Rat Bastards' return before we hosted anything official with them. But for now, regain your strength, my friend, and you said he was dead? He looks at you, Peep.
Yes.
He
was.
He was.
Odd, I sensed magical aura coming from his body. But I suppose maybe...
It might have been keeping his soul tethered.
And Leon will, take a deep breath. Us Fae, specifically us Archfae, we don't quite die when we die. Our souls are linked to the very existence of this world. We were some of the first creations by the gods, and therefore our connection's a little bit more special than the other mortal races. I assume the magical energy you were feeling must have been that tether. But and then he'll look down at his hands. Cloth, please. As you see his hands start to burn with the pure celestial energy that is this stone. And the queen will walk over and immediately just throw a washcloth over it and grab it. I think.
I was muted. Sorry. As soon as I started to notice that he was doing it, the stone was causing him any harm, I would have snatched it away.
Okay. Yeah. As you snatch it away, the queen also lunges forward with that washcloth and is like, it would be best if we kept that away from pretty much everybody. Well, sir.
Madam, do you have a box that we could seal and lock that we could put it in?
Yeah, hold on. This would work, I think. And you see her start to draw an arcane rune in the air as you see a thin gold line open up, and it opens almost like a chest, and she reaches down and she's like, I gotta take crap out of this. And
is it wise to store this in extra dimensional space?
We're not storing it in this, but I have a box in here. And she'll start you'll see her rummaging around, and eventually she pulls out this fairly large wooden chest, and she just kind of puts it down on the bed. I think this would probably fit it. She gestures for you to hand it over to her.
If you don't mind, this one will maintain the risk, and I'll go ahead and put it in myself.
Be my guest. That's perfectly fine. I get the sense that it doesn't necessarily affect mortal beings as much as it would affect someone like you, Leon, who are more on the immortal side of things.
Leon is not a mortal person.
Close to it. More eternal. I can die if my
Excuse me.
if my worldly tether was somehow clipped by by a celestial being or by other magical means, then perhaps I'd probably be dead. There's a reason that my body withstood as long as it did, given the fact that, standard body decay happens relatively quick once one dies. And my experience when I was away, as Xavier well put it, was ethereal. I was floating. I could see this room, and I could see my library, but I couldn't see outside of it.
Interesting.
So, in theory, no, I could be killed. If you dug a sword into my heart, and
Would you like me to try?
no.
We did technically kill his brother.
Shh.
He knows about that.
We gave him the body.
That's right. I forget. Oh my goodness! Yeah, this kitty cat that's joined the room is just loving me right now.
A little tabby cat crawls up, crawls up underneath Thaddeus's legs. Oh, you'll see the queen. I was wondering where you went, Veronica. I apologize for my familiar.
Oh no, she's wonderful. She's pretty.
Oh well, she's. Yeah, I'm sure she appreciates that. Honey, as she looks at the king, I believe we need to compensate these lovely people. They did everything you asked. Right.
Can I keep the kitty?
Unfortunately, no. That one is tethered to my being. Even if you did take it, she would just disappear. See, and then she'll snap her fingers and the cat will just poof right in front of your face.
It's back.
It does.
Down, baby.
It does poof. It does poof back and land on her shoulder. Anyways, I suppose, all of you are tired. I see you're missing some. Specifically, the big one. I hope he wasn't lost during this excursion. Yeah.
No, he's awaiting us back on our ship.
I see. That's good news. Well, be sure. Well, he'll have to accept his portion of the reward himself. At least the gold portion of it. Well, honey, how much should we owe each? 10,000 gold each, as we agreed, and I have the deed for the keep that I agreed to
Wasn't
give
it
you.
15,000?
It was 10,000. We have it written down. Mr. Thaddeus, I assume you're not trying to. That wasn't an attempt to swindle and confuse the king of a sovereign nation, was it?
No. But there is a family ship here if you wish to attack it.
Wow. Yes, your family's cargo ship. We accepted your father into our guest chambers about a week ago. If you'd like to see him,
Oh, my father's here?
as well as your uncle. Apparently he wasn't very thrilled to be here, but he has a duty as a nobleman.
Wow.
Speaking of
Please.
families, I
Yes.
saw the Burning Hearts are here. May I inquire who exactly is present?
Yes, I believe it's your brother, Pavan. Burning Heart. Him along with who was that young? Who was that young herring? He has a young Harangon with him. I don't know if he is related to or not. I didn't get his name. But either way, it seems to be Pavin. Yes.
Wonderful. I'll need to go find him later.
I'm sure
Can
he'd love to
do
see
me
you.
one favor, please?
Of course.
Can you please not announce my arrival to my father? I'd like it to be a complete surprise.
Well, if that's what you want, of course.
Oh, that is what I want. And we did bring you the Cor Deorum.
By all means, that's no need to
And
negotiate.
He probably brought you some salty dried fish.
No, he brought a fair amount of lumber, but I'm sensing some tension between the name of me saying your father and yourself. I'm not one to delve into familial issues, so I'll leave it be at that. I would like all the. Go ahead.
If I may interject,
Yes.
I also saw the symbol of the Cantero family.
Indeed.
Who of my family is here?
You are a Cantero.
Yes.
Okay. Well, first off, Lord Wolfgang Cantaro is here. And his lovely wife, Queen Hildegard, is with him as well. They've also brought a few servants and guards that came with them, but out of the Cantaro family, it's just those two, from my knowledge.
Don't inform them of my arrival. There's something I must do before I meet with them. And make sure they're not aware of the Cor Deorum.
Sorry, my family's being noisy.
Or, did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I have my headphones on.
Okay, good.
That can be done as well. Where's Rosalor?
You'll see, if we were to, look visibly almost confused by that for a second, but then not, back to his normal stone-faced self.
Okay. Well, is there any other inquiries about the guests?
That's all for me.
Zane would probably raise an eyebrow and think about asking about the name that he heard or that he noticed at the end of the session last session.
The same one that I noticed that I'm purposely not asking about.
No. It's the
Oh, okay.
the one where I DM'd him privately of what the name was that he recognized.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I do have one other question.
Of
I may bother you for your time.
Well, we're here, aren't we?
Yes. There's not a man named Torben who has showed up. Is there?
If you're concerned about the vampire, he is not welcome in my country.
He holds a close friend of mine hostage.
You have my condolences.
But one day I will have his throat.
That would make my life a whole lot easier.
Good. You can offer me a reward.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, and he will rummage through his papers, and I'll have this deed for you. Actually, I started typing it out. I just didn't have it ready. I also kind of wanted to give it to everybody when everyone's here. But this is the deed. Currently, the keep lies. The keep that you are inheriting belonged to an old noble friend of mine. He used to be a duke. This was his private home that no longer that sits empty since he had no kin. But it's not very far from outside the city, and it seems to be relatively untouched from the Blue Dragon's attack. Just south of here, along the Gulf of Prosperity, near the small fishing town of Ihodana, you'll find Pinehold Fort. It is a lovely little hillside keep. That will be your reward. It is vacant, so you would have to fill it with furniture and make it a home. But it is yours, and it belongs to, as you can see there on the deed, the Rat Bastards.
Thank you very much.
With this, I should mention, this does qualify your group for a role as nobility if you care to want it. However, I don't necessarily know how to go about granting nobility to a group. I've never done it before. If that is something you wish, it does come with responsibilities. And it would involve a fair amount of meetings and the occasional request for help, if you so desire, but you're not beholden to that title. If you don't want it, you don't need it. You don't have to have it.
Thank you. Well, we can discuss.
Please do.
This one, and I'm kind of looking around again. Oh, no, never mind. Well, or he's not technically here, so this one is one of the few lowborn in the group, is he not? And I'm looking around, and basically Ori and Alara are the only two other people that are, Norm don't have a title.
Yeah, Alara and Ori would still be on the ship.
Oh, okay.
I personally, the idea of keeping others who are born in different countries under the same principles and ideas of nobility in my country doesn't really sit well with me. Now, if you consider yourself lowborn, that is entirely up to you. However, are you a member of the Rat Bastards?
Yes.
Well, then the offer of nobility stands.
This one appreciates it.
As far as I'm concerned, not many people have done as much for this nation as of late than your group has. In fact, just bringing Leon here back, I guess, to the land of the living is very important. And I appreciate the haste of bringing this back. Should you ever come into need of the Cor Deorum, I will be also providing you a sending stone to me directly. The sending stone, you can only use it 3 times a day. However, if you were to need something of me, anything, and if it's within my power, I will do everything I can to help. But I guess formalities aside, thank you. I love you. This is You've helped a lot with my kingdom. And I'm curious to see what you think of your new keep. All the gold can be delivered to the keep if you prefer that, or if you want to accept it now while you're in Artemis, that is perfectly fine. The keep is only about a 2-hour wagon ride away. So if you prefer to take the money now, then I perfectly understand. Honestly, the need for gold right now is at an all-time high, but seeing as you brought back an artifact such as this, that is undoubtedly going to help heal those that need it, giving away 70,000 gold is not that big of a deal. But it's up to you. If you want it delivered to the keep, you can have it delivered to the keep. If you want it now, that is fine. I'll just have to have Lae'zel and a few guards go fetch the sum. Now, gold is quite heavy, so I hope you have extra dimensional means to carry it.
You may at least deliver my portion to the keep. I have plans for it.
Very well.
This one as well.
20,000
Yes,
to the keep.
please. And you can send mine to the keep.
30,000 to the keep.
I will take mine now.
Very well. 10,000 to Miss Elka. And I suppose Mr. Ori and Alera would take theirs at the keep as well, would be my assumption.
Yes. Oh, and
This one.
Mr. Zane said that his portion to me.
Zane,
No.
Zane is literally standing right there, so Zane will look at you and be like, "No, I didn't."
Oh, I'm sorry. I got confused after I poked you in the ass with my rapier.
You realize, for a noble, you're very much a thief more so than a noble.
And
He was
you
kicked out for a
realize
reason.
As a ouch! That hurt, especially coming from you. I would expect it from this arrogant, pompous beepy beep, but not you.
I'm just being honest.
Well, honesty comes with arrogance.
No, it doesn't. It comes with integrity, as befitting of a noble.
This one has never heard that before either.
Anyway, we can keep our
You'll see.
personal squabbles to
You'll
ourselves.
see the king sit up in his chair, like, anywho, do the dad body language shift when he's ready to leave.
Just smacks his hands on his legs.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Welp.
Yeah, he's just like, all right then.
Oh no, we're making a Midwestern goodbye.
That is the
motherfucker.
Midwestern goodbye.
Yep.
Well,
I've just taken it from what my dad does every time he's ready to leave a conversation. He just slaps his knees and like shifts his body upwards.
yep.
Yeah, but then we're gonna stand up and talk for another like 30 minutes at the door, and
And then, another 10 minutes at the car.
Then we get to the patio. Then we go to the car,
Yep.
and then we slowly back the car away while
and
still
wave,
talking.
and then honk as you drive out of the neighborhood. Yep.
Yep.
Well, yep. I'm glad everybody understands that, because everybody in this voice call right now has a connection to the Midwest.
In some way, yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Michigan.
Wisconsin. Anyways. Xavier will look at all of you. Lae'zel, if you're around, I know you're tired, but can you take some guards and fetch the gold? And you'll see Lae'zel like come. You'll hear just bup, 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 like light little light elf footsteps. Yes, my lord, that's perfectly fine. And then he'll look at these two guards. You two, how much gold am I getting specifically right now? 10,000 gold from Miss Elka here, and Zane, would you? Zane will say, I'd prefer mine right now as well. 20,000 gold, please. Understood.
Can I hand, like, I have a small bag of holding. Can I hand him that
Mm-hmm.
so that he doesn't have to, like, carry a bunch of gold down here?
He'll look at you and just say, thank you. Just, thank you.
You can put both in there, and I'll split it with Zane.
That's fine. And he'll take it and add, for the sake of ease, everyone add 10,000 gold to their player character sheet.
Already done.
Woohoo.
I'll go ahead and add. I'll take care of Ori, Alera, and Zane.
I'd love to if my sheep actually wants to load. Oh, there it goes.
The fucking yippee bugs from what's that game?
Lethal Company?
Lethal Company, yeah.
Yeah.
Yippee! It brings me joy every time I see them on my For You page. So I'm doing Zane's, Ori's, and Alera's.
Now I can eventually have beep hyperinflate other nearby economies.
All right, we're not establishing the tipping culture in this world right now.
What if I just give the king a tip of 1 platinum?
It's the fucking scourge on the service industry in America. We're
That
not
is
doing
awful.
this. We're not doing this here.
No, it's awful in America, but in a game.
If you want to tip some random, holy shit, Zane is rich.
How much does money does Zane have? I'm actually curious.
Jesus, with that 10,000, he's now at 22,062 gold.
Damn, is he like making gold?
No, he's selling magical items. He's a fucking artificer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So he's, damn it,
How many platinum does he have?
310.
Okay, I have a little bit more platinum than him, but... Oh, hold on. Wait, what's the conversion again? 1 platinum is 100 gold?
One
or
platinum is 10 gold.
10 gold, okay.
Yeah, 10 to 1.
I'm used to Terraria.
Oh shit! I have. Holy fuck! I have more gold than I thought, or more money than I thought I did.
Okay, Zach, when that guy comes back with their gold, I'm gonna give him a tip of 5 platinum.
You're gonna give Rosalor,
Yeah,
the head lore keeper,
a
a
$5
5 platinum tip.
tip. Like a 5 platinum tip, yeah.
All right. He comes back with a bag of holding. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected.
I know it was their money, but here you go.
What's this?
5 platinum
For what?
for getting the gold for them.
It's my job.
I know.
You know, I get paid handsomely by the king already.
I'm well aware. Keep it. You do a good job.
He will take it and he'll keep 1 platinum for himself and then give 2 platinum to the guards. The guards will look at each other like, what?
Mr. Guard, you can get laid tonight by a hooker.
I have a
Or
wife.
if you really
thank
want, a disgraced nobleman named Sterling Archer.
Oh
Wait.
yes, that's an option too.
You just like mix together
That-
so
How do you
many-
Sterling?
so
Why did
many-
I say Sterling Archer? Oh, that's I know why.
Because that actually is his.
No, that.
That's his last name and his profession. Yeah.
Whoops.
The king will look
I
at
love
all.
you too, Elka.
The king will
I
look
know.
at. The king will look at all of you. And he'll hand Zane a key to the keep, and then he'll look at everybody else. And then he'll just walk up to Vivra. I think you'll keep this safe.
No trust in a fellow nobleman.
What's he handing me? The key?
One of the keys. Yeah, there's 2 keys to the keep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hey.
And Zane
I
will
think
say,
he understands.
Zane will look at the king. Do you mind if I copy this key and make multiple? The keep is yours now, and whoever inherits after you is up to you. By all means. The king will look at everybody. Well, I would like to invite all of you. In fact, I would love if you attended a ball that I plan to host next week.
Where?
Here, we have a few buildings that are still intact, that are large enough to host a ball. We have we have a fair few.
Is this some sort of charity event?
It's to honor those that have come to help.
Well, fair enough.
And
Why would you
also,
honor my father? Oh,
he will look right at you, Thaddeus. I understand that you may have some grievances towards your father. I wish you did not. I understand he can be a bit of a rude, as you adventurers put it, asshole. But at least for the ball, please keep it cordial.
I promise at the ball I will keep it cordial if he makes it there.
Any familial grievances, keep it out of... Actually, in fact, keep it out of my city.
Is his airship your city? Just legally asking a question.
He'll look at Rosalor. And Rosalor just, like, shrug his shoulders. And he'll look at you. You do what you think you must. Just don't do it when your feet are on the ground in my city.
Very well. I will not do anything of that nature while my feet are on the ground in your city.
Very well. I'm glad I'm glad we understand each other.
You do realize he's trying to play semantics right now.
I'm well aware. And to be blunt, I could care less what happens to his father.
Yeah, fair enough.
To be blunt, I'm not hiding it because I jump well.
I would also
Do you now?
prefer if you didn't... Well, never mind.
I'll speak on your behalf. I believe the city has seen enough bloodshed.
That is putting it lightly. Yes, more incineration, but
Yes, I understand, but let me just say this. Darkness has overcome the city. It is time to lighten the city and remove the darkness. That would be my only goal.
the king will look at you. Be that bad?
Yes.
He'll just
let
like
me-
he'll look at
let
he'll
me-
he'll nod at you as like an approving uncle.
Let me introduce myself. I am Thaddeus Sterling, formerly of the House of Sterling.
Holy shit, he did it.
The fucking cheap seats jab from
Wow.
And yes, it took a lot for me to just say that.
And the
We're
queen
all very proud of you.
the queen will chime in and just go, I'd say do what you want. Just follow whatever my husband says. As she like emotionally checks out of the entire conversation, just exhausted.
With all due respect to your lands, your shires, and your keep, if a father were to reject his son and send him to the world as a misfit because he thought differently, would that father be worthy of life?
The kid will look at you. Of life, sure. Of love, I think not. Anywho,
But if love has divided him from his life and his stature and his dignity, is there due process that is required?
there is no death penalty in the country of Sylvania. So no.
I agree with what you're saying from your perspective.
If you want to enact some pointed act of self-justice, I'm not going to stop you. Just
Thank you.
don't do it in my city. Thank you.
I won't do it on the grounds of your city.
All right then. Anyways, this chamber is getting far too crowded, and I'm sure Leon would like a little bit of rest while he's alive.
At least alive.
Is he going to die again?
And Leon will look at all of you like, I'm fucking alive.
Leon,
No,
you're not my
I'm-
father, are you?
God, no.
That was a joke.
Leon, I am your father.
No!
Ah,
He will look at all of you. But how about you all find your way upstairs? Maybe find your way back to your airship. Check out the new keep. Maybe do some shopping in the bazaar, or
Yes, that sounds lovely. Let's keep the talk of patricide between us.
that's probably one of
that's-
the wisest things you've said.
I would prefer.
I've said far wiser than you in all of my beeps.
Fuck. All right.
Okay, give me a number between 1 and 20.
Before you could even do that, Leon will like twist his finger, and a gust of air will like bring Beep out of the room along with Thaddeus at the foot of his bed. You'll just feel yourself floating. I would like some sleep, thank you. Get the fuck out of my room.
I still want a number between 1 and 20.
2.
Elka is going to ask
You take the 2.
for directions to where the
Oh.
burning hearts are at and head over there.
Okay. I swear to God.
I rolled a 17. You're safe.
Roslor will look at you. All of the dignitaries are in our guest chambers. And to give you it would be at the where's the new map? I'm gonna drag you.
While you're looking that up, Weaver will turn to Elka and do you wish to be alone, or would company be better?
I would love the company.
Just nod.
That's I was trying to remember. It was something Grove. All the dignitaries are being housed near the Artemis Coliseum in Thornix Grove. If you wish to see, I assume, your brother, then I would head there.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Also like to visit your brother.
Hey, get away from my brother. Get away from my brother.
Get out of my brother.
I meant get away, but I was saying get out. I think I was trying to say get out of here, but also get away from my brother.
Get out of my
your
brother.
penis. Remove your penis from my brother.
Get out of my brother. Mousy Karina 2024.
At that point, it's a little late.
And the kid will just like follow you out. And like, Leon, get some rest, my friend. And Leon will nod. He'll shut the door.
Yes, Leon, rest.
And the kid will look at all of you. The ball in question is in a week from today. Take all the time you need. It's been a long journey, I understand. And I do look forward to seeing all of you. If you need anything close to, whether that be fancy clothing to wear at a ball or anything like that, just use the sending stone. And he hands the sending stone. We're just gonna say to Elka again because you have all the sending
Come
stones.
on.
Damn people with responsibility.
So this is the sending stone to the king,
The king, yeah,
and it's 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
Okay, who are we talking to right now?
This is the king.
Oh,
King
I'm
and
gonna-
Rosalor and the queen are
okay.
all on the
I'm
way.
gonna tip the king 10 platinum.
He will look at you dead in your eyes and say, "This isn't getting funny."
But you deserve it for all your hard work.
I have all the money in the world. I don't need platinum.
But you could use the platinum, say, to harvest the obsidian left behind by the dragons, and then use in cement and concrete.
The queen will look at you like, huh? And she'll take the platinum.
There you go. That's called persuasion, right there.
Madam Queen,
It's yeah.
do you really need that? I could use it.
She'll just look at you, and then as she's walking, she'll just like look at you, turn around, walk away. As she's walking away, she'll just like throw it over her shoulder.
And I catch it.
Hey, that was a gift.
And she'll look around slowly. Take me to my chambers, please.
Do I need to
Zach,
roll
quick,
for
quick
catching
question.
What's up?
Quick question, Zach.
Yeah.
I remember the king being a paladin.
He is. Yes.
Have I been able to kind of discern the source of the queen's magic, if it's divine or arcane?
You can either make an insight check or an arcana check. Up to you. 18. Given the runes that she drew in the air, it's very similar to how Ornthalis cast magic. You would assume that she's probably a wizard of some sort.
Okay. Madam, this one has one additional question.
Of course.
And I'm gonna kind of look at everybody else, and say, perhaps in private, this is a personal question for this one.
Oh, she'll just like she'll just like point you towards one of the bed chambers.
And this one does not mind the guards if you trust them, but
They can stay outside. It's fine. And she shuts the door. And the king will look at her like, all right.
I'm gonna smack on your wife.
Madam, this one is not sure who to ask. This one would ask Leon, but given his current state,
Yes.
it is a low priority thing, but and I'm gonna pull out the handle of the Torben's cursed dagger.
Okay.
In wrapped in a cloth and being very careful. This belongs to the vampire.
All right.
This one is unsure if there's some information that could be gleaned or some way of using it against him. It is well out of this one's purview, but
I can she'll just hold her hand out. I can certainly try.
I will go ahead and wrap it up and hand it to her and say, please use caution. It was accidentally used to summon an image of Torben, and that image caused much damage.
Okay, so it's either she just like starts going. She's like, okay, so it's either some sort of astral projection, or maybe some sort of powerful illusion magic. Could it be a simulate? And she'll cast Identify on it, and she'll look at it. Well, it being wrapped in this cloth isn't really doing anything.
I'm
This
just
is
head tilt.
This is the hilt of a dagger of simulacrum. No one was stabbed with this, were they?
As a player, I don't remember. I don't think so.
No, the kid just touched it.
Yeah,
Kid touched
and
it.
I'll relay that the person simply touched it, and the simulacrum appeared.
So, reason why I asked if anyone was stabbed by this is if someone was stabbed by it, then they would themselves turn into the simulacrum. That's why I was asking, because they would be forfeiting their body and their life. That being said, there was also definitely a curse on this, I can just tell. Did anybody come into contact with this directly?
Yes, there was a child in, and I forget the city.
God, that was fucking...
That was a ways back.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was that was Woodhurst, I think. Yeah, Woodhurst.
Woodhurst, yeah.
Yeah.
And me.
Right, you had you came in a con. So, what I can guess from the curse, and there's a residual on it, and the identify spell kind of gave anybody that is given this dagger. Anybody that is handed this dagger starts, I guess, the act of the spell of simulacrum being casted. Generally, what happens is that that person must stab another, and the simulacrum is created from the body that is stabbed. But if you're saying no one was stabbed, then that means Torben also put some sort of activation point once it's handed over to someone. And what happened to this boy? What happened to him?
He appeared stunned for the longest time, but
Is he alive?
He did survive, yes. This one made sure of it.
Chances are the curse that was laid upon this dagger he probably didn't have the mental fortitude or the constitutional fortitude to withstand the power of the curse. Who had this dagger?
Thaddeus stole it from Torben originally, but in a small mix-up, handed it to an orphan boy in Woodhurst.
She'll just
Yes.
let out a big exhale. Okay.
And if she wants to insight, because
Oh, she's been doing it.
The mix-up. Okay. I'm not even trying. Like.
Oh, she's getting a good mental picture of what happened.
Fair.
So he stole this directly from... Okay. So my assumption is that Torben purposely left that there, wherever he stole it from. That
Picked it up.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. I remember now.
he just picked it up. He didn't steal it.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot. Yep.
Mm.
That was me as a player mixing that up. Not...
Yeah, it's fine. Either way, the hilt has no properties to it. It's just a used dagger at this point. I assume. Where's the blade?
Good question.
This one has forgotten.
Does Zane have
This
it?
one
Perhaps?
believes. I think Zane has it. Yeah. This one believes that when it was split, this one took one part. We decided it was best to not have the same person carry both parts.
Let me see here.
This one believes that Zane has it.
I'm checking Zane.
Because that seems like...
exactly
I don't know who has it.
That seems like something that Magic and I would have had the same idea about.
Yeah, let me open up his. Alright. I'm scrolling through his endless amounts of bullshit he has in his bag of holding. He does in fact have it, yes.
Okay. Then I will stick my head out the door and Zane, this
Yeah?
one's personal matter appears to require your assistance as well.
Alright. He walks over. What is it?
Please, and give him the quick rundown.
Right. Yeah, I got it. What should I do with it? I can repurpose it. And the queen will look at him and go, no, it would be best if that was destroyed. Post haste. He'll just look at you and just I guess we're destroying it, and he's just going to hold on to the blade where it isn't jagged or like where it's not serrated, and he will just cast heat metal.
Oh, I thought he was going to cast shatter.
And the metal will start to heat up in his armored gloves, and he'll just hold it, and he will pull out like a little blacksmith's mold and just like pour it into that, like the melted steel, pour it into that, close it up. I believe they'll do it. As the queen like grabs that, I suppose. I suppose you should probably buy more. And Zane will just, I have more. Don't worry. And and she'll say, okay, and she'll take that, and you'll see her do another little arcane writing, like letters in the air, and she'll open up the little extra dimensional storage space, and she'll just put it in there. I'll keep if you want. You can I'll keep the hilt in there for safekeeping.
Please. And
Okay.
I'll hand it over.
And she'll put it in there. Okay, well, that is taken care of. In the future, do tell Mr. Sterling not to ever grab random, definitely cursed weapons from vampires' castles.
That is significantly easier said than done.
Noted. And she'll, well, if that concludes what you needed.
Yes, thank you.
And she'll like walk out and look at Lae'zel. Can you please teleport me to my chambers? Yes, ma'am. And he'll walk over and he's already been like drawing a circle over here.
Bingo, what house do you belong to? Gryffindor or
Technically Ravenclaw.
10 points for Ravenclaw.
And she'll look over at the king. Honey, are you coming with? Yes, I am, dear. All of you be safe, and if you need me, he'll point at Elka. You have ways of contacting me. And these three will just vanish. At this,
going to see my brother.
Sure. So at this point, you guys could do whatever you want. If you want to go see your brother, we can go see your brother. If you want to take a quick airship ride, which is literally like a 15-minute airship ride to the place on the map that he showed you where your keep is, we could do that. If you want to do a little bit of shopping in the bazaar before you leave, that's perfectly fine as well. It's up to you.
I told Elka that I would go with to see her brother, so I'm along for that ride.
Okay.
Oh, I will go along to see her brother.
No.
Pavin is happily engaged, but you know, that's
That's what they all say.
Beep's just gonna leave them to their own devices. Beep is gonna go to the bazaar and look particularly for armor.
okay. All right, we're gonna do this
befitting of a
in
bard.
we're gonna do this in like a Tales of Ba Sing Se type of deal. So who all's going with Elka? So I know Vivra is, and I know it's Thaddeus. Or Thaddeus, you're going with them?
I was going to, unless I'm like shunned away.
No, I mean that's up to you.
It's fine. Just don't hit on my brother.
And don't try to steal anything either.
Yeah, hands to yourself and all other body parts.
I'll try. I promise.
Don't even put your hands on yourself.
He is the one other person that. Then yes, Mr. Noetic. I'll think of Noetic.
No, don't think of Noetic. Your hands will grab for something else, and we don't want that.
Oh my god, it's not thinking of you.
All right, so your group splits off. Lara's not here. Zane is going to also go to the bazaar and just look around. Split
I was
off
just
from you.
gonna say if Beep sees what looks like foreign tabaxi, he's going to try and like stealth or like hide from them in some way. Like not try to be in stealth for everyone, just kind of keep out of their eyesight.
Okay, that's fine.
You've made it relatively. Oh, never mind. That wouldn't work. Scratch that. Never mind.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
So we're gonna say, let's see here. Let's grab Elka's token will be your guys' group, and Beep will be his own token. All right. So first things first is we will walking through the tent. You guys walk together through the tent cities, leaving Beep at the King's Crest Bazaar, or what's left of it. Still protected by magic circles that seem to be forever flowing with arcane energy. You all stumble across a statue in the center of town that is that of a woman who has a long flowing, what looks to be either flower petal or like tree leaf dress. She's holding a book in one hand and a sprig of some sort of tree in the other. She's wearing a flower crown, and she has long flowing hair, and and coming out of her back are feather-like wings. If any of you would like to make a religion check, you certainly can.
Let's do it.
Is this in the bazaar or are we?
Yeah, this is in the bazaar. So this is the
Okay.
statue right here.
Oh, so it's in the bazaar, so it's not this group.
No. All of you are walking. The bazaar is on the way to the Thornix Grove.
Gotcha. I stepped away from the computer, but I will be interested, so I will roll one as soon as I get back.
Alrighty.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, Thaddeus has no clue what the hell this thing is. It's basically Jesus to him. From the Bible.
Well, I rolled a
Jesus.
5, so I got a total of 6.
All right. Vivra, well, you're not there yet. That's right. I just saw your 18 insight. Beep, you would know this to be the statue of Shanti, the goddess of agriculture and nature, also known as the matron of flowers.
Didn't she also have a video game?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, Shantae.
It's Shanti.
No, she did music. She's got a Vimo.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways, you would know, and Weaver, you'd also know this just from general knowledge. Shanti, or the Matron of Flowers, is one of the very few of the divine that are still worshipped in Sylvania. You would know that she is one of the only creator gods to stand against the Titans and the Elder Dragons during the Fracture. She's considered a Renatus, which translates from Celestial to Common as reborn. This refers to all creator gods that voted against the destruction of their mortal creations. You would know that this has been for the point of religion. You would know that specifically Artemis heavily worships her, as majority of the population will pray to her for good harvest and good crop growth. Hence why she's enshrined here at the center of this bazaar. But as the three of you walk through the bazaar with Beep, you wander off on your own, as well as Zane just kind of like goes off in a different direction. Walking through past the bazaar, you do see basically a tent city among the obsidian grounds. You see people of all walks of life coming in and out of the tents. Some stopping you to say hello. Some are some little less fortunate looking, some begging for food, some just asking for answers.
Anybody that's really comes to us begging for food, I'm gonna hand out. I mean, I've got an ass ton of harpy meat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hand out like half pounds of harpy meat to anybody who needs food. And I would have already like butchered this and everything, so it would just look like.
Is this with the intent to just get rid of the harpy meat?
A little bit of that, a little bit of the intent of helping people.
Right. No.
People are begging for food.
Right. I'm asking you as a player, do you want to get rid of all your harpy meat? Because there's enough people here that could easily take it.
I would say I'd probably keep like 5 pounds of it, if that.
Okay. So Mark, in your after handing out to a good group of people, you hand out everything up
26 pounds.
Yeah, you hand out 26 pounds of butchered harpy meat, which basically just looks like a redder meat but also looks like chicken.
Can I roll for other beggars? like how many there are?
Sure.
Look,
Roll D20.
like I guess if I roll a D20, that's how many there are.
Roll 2 D20s and add them up.
Okay. 23.
Perfect.
Yeah, it works out.
All right.
So I guess I get a little bit extra because I was planning on handing out basically half a pound to a.
I am to those 23. I am going to hand out 10 gold to each.
Okay. You hand them 10 gold, and all of them look at you like, "Thank you," and
Beep.
you know, like they're
Beep.
I would say, just from your overall insight, you would gather that money is still important, but resources, specifically food, and water, are the ultimate, the one thing that everyone ultimately needs right here.
Well, Beep is thinking long term. More money equals more economy, which means more goods.
Right, but you're also walking into a town whose entire industrial market basically got destroyed overnight.
Well, it'll come back.
Okay, George.
But either way,
Small alone. Small.
shut up. All of you eventually make, everyone except for Beep and Zane, and I guess Ori and Alara, who are still on the airship, you make your way over to Thornix Grove. There you are greeted. Magic just typed in chat, Zane would like to help end world thirst. With all the alchemy jugs, I assume. So Zane, if that
Are you sure it doesn't mean that he just wants to like have a bodacious booty for everybody?
Oh my
What kind
God.
of thirst?
He wants to end all their thirst. He wants to like take all of his clothes off and lay in front of the statue.
No, that would be increasing the thirst.
No, it wouldn't.
It's a thirst trap.
Not if it's fulfilled.
How many do you have? How many jugs do you have? I don't know.
Dapplers. Twister. Stop.
Alchemy jugs. Zane has 10 alchemy jugs. So, if you would like to utilize almost all of those to start providing fresh water to people, so you're going to donate 6? Okay. So we'll say for what Zane does, just we'll get to him first because Magic's in chat right now. You will see Zane starts walking up to paladins, people who are helping try to hand out food, and he'll walk up and hand 6 alchemy jugs donate 6 alchemy jugs to the group of paladins that are trying to help hand out food. And Zane will say something along the lines of, you could use these to make as much water as you want. And the paladins will gracefully accept. I will mark that off of your character sheet. Jesus, I didn't realize he had fucking 10 of them.
He can make more.
I know. That's
Yep.
Welcome to being an artificer. So that's what Zane does. That's actually cool. Zane's helping
along those lines, as we're going, if there's opportunities to dump first level create water into
like
barrels and whatnot,
okay.
Yeah,
that's fine. Up to 10 gallons of clean water. Just you're using all your first level spells for it.
Yeah, I'll just knock out all 4 of them.
Okay, so we'll just say
my God.
you fill up you fill up, how much you said 4?
4 first level spell slots.
Okay, well, there's 10-gallon buckets just sitting around, or 10-gallon, I guess, barrels would be, and you fill all 10 of them up, or all 4 of them up, and you see people immediately walk over and start drinking water, and it's actually, guys are, I guess the second Ori's not here, good seeds start flowing.
We go from murdering to helping everybody.
Oh, you know damn well Ori would be fucking murdering people right now.
Yep. I would throw out some good berries, but I didn't prepare it, so
that's fine. Eventually, all of you make it down towards the Artemis Coliseum, where you see the Coliseum that is still in working order, although not being used for the standard sports events and other various entertainment events that would normally happen. But you see these giant stairs that make their way down to Thornix Grove, a kind of a quiet place here in Artemis. It's you see out front a group of people that are tending to what look to be trees and gardens. You see a older you see like an older why am I blanking on the Leonin? You see an older Leonin fella lifting up sacks of like fertilizer and soil and tending to a garden, and then standing on what looks to be like a gazebo type structure, you see a older graying man, probably he looks to be in his 60s, but he's short. You probably gauge that he's probably a halfling. And he has this like whiter beard that comes down to probably about 2 inches off of his face. And he's wearing all green, and he's just looking around, and he notices all you 3 walking down, and he'll go, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Elka will wave and say, "Hi, we are looking for my brother, Pavin Burningheart."
Oh yes, your brother's staying here with me. He's your brother, you say. What is your name?
My name is Elka, sir. May I have your name?
Oh yes, my name is Stornik. I am the owner of this, well, garden, and home.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Pleased to meet you. You're looking for your brother. That's perfectly fine. He is on the second floor. I believe he is in which suite is that? I believe that's. Boy. Well, I know he's in one of the suites up there. I think he's probably in the jungle suite. As you begin to look around, you start to notice that, okay, this is a garden. You see trees and different fruits and vegetable trees and different like an actual full-fledged, like, sustainable garden. And then as you look at the what looks to be a house, actually you could very clearly tell it looks like a probably inn of some sort. And he's just like, he's upstairs, second floor. I can take you there if you want.
No need, sir. We'll find our way. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh yeah, no problem. And he'll look at he'll look at specifically you, Vivra.
I'll just stare back.
You are of the Druid persuasion, I assume.
This one is.
I could tell. Well, I think you'll like it here. And
This one prefers a more arid climate.
Oh well, you could find that here in the grove, if you look hard enough.
We will just crack a smile and thank you.
Enjoy, and if you need anything, do come. I'm be down here in the pavilion. And as you walk in to this area, Thaddeus,
Yes.
you immediately recognize someone as you walk in, sitting in the lobby.
Okay.
You see your father. Seems to be talking to one of the either worker. This person's either a worker or receptionist, and he's at the what would be the front desk. And you see him talking. You hear him say, "My love, I just need a few towels, and I'll be fine. All right." And the receptionist's like, "Sir, I really you get fresh towels every single morning. We have to understand we are on a shortage here. This is as nice as this place is. We are horribly understaffed and horribly under supplied. So you're just going to have to make do with what I have." Well,
Now is not the time.
well, fine. I suppose I'll make my way back up into my room and use the dirty towels.
I am going to use my stealth ability.
You're going to go
And-
invisible?
I'm going invisible.
Okay. You go invisible as he turns around. Make a stealth check with advantage. Because you are in the same room and he has a fairly high passive perception.
Stealth.
I'll screen him if I notice that he's going for his hood. I'll go ahead and step between, so kind of break line of sight.
You do notice him. Well, it's no longer a hood. Let's remember this. The cloak of invisibility basically melded into his body.
I completely forgot that was a thing.
So the act of him going invisible is now him just thinking he wants to go invisible.
Okay, so yeah, even still, like, if I notice that that is something that he is going to try, I will go ahead and kind of screen him as best I can.
Okay. So he rolled really high. But I'm going to say, which he does beat your stealth. I'm going to say, with Vivra jumping in front of you, roll one more time, just regular.
Regular?
I'll give you 3 rolls to try to beat his. It's the number you need to beat is a 22.
Oh.
He turns around and he sees you disappear, and he looks. Did someone just? He'll look right at you, Weaver. Did someone just disappear right there?
I'll turn around real quick, and this one does not know.
Make a deception check.
Me or him?
Oh, I accidentally rolled a TGM. That was a
That's-
whole 8.
That was a whole 8. Right. You didn't know of anybody that disappeared there. You missed. Did you see anything? As he looks right at you, Elka.
No, sir, but you look awfully familiar.
Oh, well, of course I look familiar.
You wouldn't happen to be Lord Sterling, would you?
I am Lord Sterling of the House of Sterling. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Now, cut the shit. Who disappeared there?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Roll
sir.
deception check.
Okay, hang on. What's my deception?
Probably
What about-
better than my 0.
Oh, it's a +6.
You see him with his hands on his hip. He's doing the dad hands on hip.
21.
21. Right. Well, I best be off. Do make sure your invisible friend stays out of my suite. Thank you. And he will
What the fuck?
he will head off towards the stairs.
Can I cut him off?
If you want to try. Yeah. You're invisible.
I'm killing him. I'm sorry. I'm killing him.
You can try. You're okay. That's fine. You are invisible.
Oh boy.
I do have his hit pool, and I do have his character sheet. If you want, he's a.
You pull it up, because this is the end.
You're gonna do it here, and you're not gonna wait. You're not gonna like go to follow him
Do
to
it.
his room.
Do what you want.
Can I stealth and follow him to his room?
You can. You will have to roll another stealth check, based off of his now active perception.
And at this point, there is absolutely nothing.
No.
I love how I almost said out of character. I almost said this one can do to help.
I am ready to roll my stealth check.
All right, so you follow him up the corridor. Neither of you see Thaddeus slink off because he's now invisible. You go and roll your stealth check.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes. Maybe? I don't know. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
He just continues walking.
Ooh.
Doesn't seem to turn around. He grabs a key out of his pocket and he goes to open the door. He opens it, and as he walks in, he just leaves it open for a brief moment.
I'm going to follow.
Okay. You follow in. You see him go, oh, not used to that door. Not closing on its own. Shame. And he will wave his hand and you'll see it close. And he'll walk up to a window. And he'll kind of look out for a second. You'll see him pour a glass of what looks to be some sort of alcohol, probably whiskey. put it to the side, and then he'll grab another glass and pour it. And he'll put it down, and he'll just take a deep breath. Have you come to kill me, Thaddeus?
I have.
I cannot see you.
I know.
I figured this day would come one day. Seeing as I...
created this day.
Oh, I'm aware.
You abandoned your child. You abandoned me for your duty over your love for your child.
Oh, I didn't abandon you. I didn't abandon you because of some duty. I didn't even abandon you for who you were. I abandoned you for one reason, and one reason only.
Please explain, because you have 10 seconds before my rapier goes through your throat.
Oh, you can certainly try, young man.
Oh,
But
I already know what you have. I've seen it
You'll-
in the vision.
he will set the glass of whiskey on the... There's like a little center table between you and him, and he'll put it down. Now, don't kill me before I have a chance to tell you.
You
I was given an ultimatum as a father.
from?
Someone you may know.
Your father?
No.
Oh, shit, I am not on mute. I'm gonna myself and have my reactions.
He'll just nod his head yes as you say Torben. Yeah, you see, Mr. Von Aurelius, he lent your grandfather a good deal of money one time. And he gave me an ultimatum. Pay it back, or give up a child.
And you gave up me.
No. In fact, we didn't give you up at all. We wanted you to think that. And you see him kind of like, you see him sit down
Wait.
in an armchair.
God, no. Please do not fucking tell me that you are the father
Oh,
of Noetic.
no, you're mistaken. You see, I wasn't the only one in that predicament. Noetic's father was as well. And we
You
knew...
have taken love from me. You have taken my life from me. Over your insecurities. Over your persistence to be who you are. Why should I not kill you at this fucking moment?
Well, that's pretty simple. I let you go. And you'll see
No.
you'll see him start to sip the whiskey.
You kicked. You didn't let me go, Father. You did not let me go. You pushed me away.
For your own good.
For your own good? I was fucking raped. I was fucking beaten. I was fucking almost killed. Please explain to me, Father, how you could let a son go through what you did for your own good.
Better that than becoming a vampire.
There's nothing wrong with vampires. Grandfather was a vampire.
Yes, he was. Do you know
I've
what? Do
learned that.
you know what vampire? You know what happens to vampires When they're found
They
out by their
live.
community?
They live. They live. They continue to live. You are
are
not a vampire.
gravely mistaken.
You.
Son.
No, I am not mistaken. Father, you are a virus. You are the one who sucks the blood from the fish that the vampire has killed.
Now you see, Noetic's father,
He was a good man.
he refused to see sense. He'd much rather have his son be turned over to that maniac and...
Don't lie to me, you bastard. It was all you. Noetic's father had nothing to do with this. He loved both of us.
Have you bothered checking in on him in the last, 70 years?
Fortunately, I have not, because you have been the focus of my attention.
You know where Noetic is now, don't you?
Yes, he's in the hands of fucking Torben. Can you speak, Father? Can you speak, or are you afraid? Because
Now
my
you
blade is
under...
at your neck.
I am not afraid of anyone.
Are you afraid of your son?
I was afraid of seeing my son be turned into a mindless spawn of that bastard.
Do you think I am mindless? Do you think I am fucking a product?
No, you're not, because I sent you on your way. It was either send you on your way or have you turned into a vampire spawn. You'd be right where Noetic is now.
Oh, send me on my way. Send me on my way to fucking be raped and pillaged throughout my fucking life.
I do regret that.
You don't regret anything. And Mother has told me you are a selfish bastard, and all I fucking do is fucking stab you in the goddamn throat.
Well, clearly you do not know your mother.
I know my mother. My mother is pure. My mother is life. You, Father, are evil.
You see his eyes starting to blink fast. And he just takes a deep breath.
Should I kill you now?
Do as you wish. You can try.
Try? You do not know what you have created. You do not know what you have made. I have killed many.
At least pick up that whiskey glass and have a drink with your father before you do it.
Oh, yes, you wish to fucking contaminate me. I am not like you, Father. I am not like Noetic. I have not let alcohol control my life. I have let passion control my life. If my blade must torch your fucking blood, then I, Noetic, formerly of the House of Sterling, will become the House of Sterling and kill you.
I certainly hope you meant Thaddeus, but yes. Oh, I will die eventually, and you will take on the responsibilities of the Sterling family. Your mother will cry once I die, but she'll move on.
She will.
You know, you say I'm the one that sent you away, which is accurate. But, you know, your mother was the one that suggested we leave you on your own.
No. No, you lie.
I don't.
Yes, you do. I've been back. I've had visions. I've traveled back.
Yes, and tell me again who showed up in those visions.
Your mother, your wife.
Yes, and anyone else in those lovely visions of yours?
Torben.
Congratulations. Everything that I hoped wouldn't happen has happened. Except you're not a vampire, which is a plus.
Your father, my grandfather, was a vampire.
Yes, and
That's true.
it is true. Do you know what happened to him? Do you remember how your grandfather died?
I do not.
Hmm.
Did you kill him, if I recall?
I don't know what skewed version of reality you have, Thaddeus, but that certainly did not happen. Your grandfather was burned.
I know it was not my mother.
Your grandfather was burned at the stake because the people
By?
of the people of our region feared him.
Because they had a right to fear him. He was righteous, he was good.
Your grandfather was not a good man.
Yes. You are such an ignorant bastard.
Oh,
Grandfather was good.
the narrowness of your vision of life, my son.
Father, if I may call you that.
Oh, I never stopped being your dad.
One day, I told my grandfather, your father, of my love for Noetic. He cherished what I had to say, and he said, your father will never accept who you are or what you are. And one day, you'll be faced with killing him. And I think today is that day, and I am ready to kill you.
Well, get on with it then. If you're not willing to listen to me, then there's no point in me wasting my breath.
What is there point of listening to? What do you have to say? Convince me I am wrong.
If you want the truth, I'll give you the truth. And whether or not you believe me is up to you.
I want the truth.
Noetic's father came to me one day because he said he was visited by a man with long black hair. He told me very clearly that we need to give up our sons. That was the deal my father, and that was the deal Noetic's grandfather gave. Now this, mind you, was a long time ago, and I've soon learned that that wasn't Torben himself. That was simply a visage, a projection of sorts. Fearful of what you'd become, and fearful of how you would be treated by that man, Noetic's father and I came up with a plan.
Yes. And this plan?
We knew we were being watched by the vampire. And
Which vampire?
Torben.
Not grandfather, but Torben.
Your grandfather died when you were young, Thaddeus.
I know he died when I was young, but you followed Torben.
I did not follow Torben.
You did, and you know it, and there is no other instance or purity of the Lord that you can provide that tells me that you didn't follow Torben.
It was either you become a spawn, or I give up something equal. And he will begin rolling up his sleeve.
And you did not give up Mother.
And he will show you his wrist. And on it you see 2 bang marks. Relatively new.
And you gave up to Torben.
I am now what I feared you become. I did that for you.
You took your life for mine.
Your mother's as well.
Please do not bring Mother into this. Please do not bring Mother into this.
You haven't been home.
I have not, because of you.
Well, then clearly... I advise you.
Please. No, stop.
Your mother's alive. Just not the same.
So
You see, Torben didn't stop with me, Thaddeus. He didn't stop with me. He didn't stop with your mother. He didn't stop with anybody in the village.
And he didn't stop with Thaddeus' father?
Well, I'm Thaddeus' father.
I'm sorry, Noetic's father.
Noetic's father is dead.
No.
He's been dead for
God, no, he is not dead.
He's been dead for 5 decades.
No. I can't believe you. You lie.
You can go see his gravestone if you'd like, but it's up to you. Whether you kill me here is pointless. I'll just wake back up eventually.
I fucking will wake back up.
But
My drinking is a problem of your manifestation. Whatever the fuck you want to call it.
well, I see you don't necessarily want to speak about this anymore.
I want to speak about it. I want the truth.
Well, I've told
I
you.
want to handle the truth. I don't know that you, Father, can handle the truth. Because you know at the end of the truth is the point of a rapier that will end your life.
And he will open his arms and look down at his chest. Go right ahead. If that's what will make you happy, Thaddeus, then do it.
I want what is right. I want what is true.
Everything that has come out of my mouth is nothing but the truth. It's up to you whether or not you want to believe it. By all means, go see your mother. See the fangs that have grown on her face. See the paleness of her skin. See how she cannot walk out in the sunlight. See how she weeps.
So
For which-
please, Father, tell me. Tell me who I must kill. Because Thaddeus is my life. Thaddeus is my world. And it has all been taken away from me. That's all I want. All I fucking want.
You keep acting as if you're noetic, by the way.
As noetic. To be.
Are you drunk, son, already?
I'm fucking drunk.
All right,
I'm
yes.
sorry. I am drunk. It is drunk because of you. But I want noetic. Yes, not me. Noetic. To be
Well, I had to tell you.
the end of my life.
Noetic's the one that bit me.
No, you lie. You fucking lie, you bastard.
I suppose this is useless. Telling you when you're intoxicated. If you must kill me,
I'm
Thaddeus,
intoxicated.
please come back another day when you're sober.
I will not come back when I'm sober. I will come back as you have. Fuck. I do not.
I swear to drunk officer. I'm not.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, loving God, what is wrong with me? Who must I kill?
That is up to you. Make that decision when alcohol isn't flowing through your veins.
It is
I'll-
not the alcohol that is flowing through my veins. Alcohol smooths my veins. It is the truth that I seek. And once I find the truth,
If
I
you want to,
must kill.
if you want to kill someone, kill Torben.
Oh.
if you can.
Oh God, I would love to kill Torben only if you could help me.
All I offer is the truth,
I want your truth.
and I've told you it. I've become
I
a spawn.
want no ethic.
Well, you can have
I
him.
want to
It-
kill. both you, I will admit, yes, I want to kill you. And I want to kill Torben.
Then kill Torben. You killing Torben will do everything that you want. It will kill him, and it will kill me.
How would my killing Torben kill you?
Because I'm that of a spawn. Once he dies, I die. Once he
No,
dies,
that is not true.
once he dies,
You are full of crap and bullshit.
he will then he'll fold up his lip and you'll see fangs that go down to the bottom of his gums. It's as real as it gets.
So I must kill you now. Before I kill Torben.
Son, I'm telling you right now. You can kill me now, but I'll just come back alive.
But there is one thing you forget. I know that the item I am looking for, the one thing that I've been searching for, is in your hand. And by killing you, I will obtain that item.
I
You
do not know what you speak of.
will be dead. I know you do not know, but I do. You will be dead. And I will have the item that can kill Torben.
Make a perception check. Thaddeus. 17. Easy enough to see. Even in your now intoxicated state, you see him kind of like looking and panicking a little bit at his body. No, damn it, give me more time. And you see him start to wave his hand and draw out a magical rune.
And I attack.
You're gonna attack as he's doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll initiative. See if you can attack him first.
Fuck, I'm so drunk right now. Initiative. My God.
I mean, so am I, but I'm still sitting here like screaming on mute, like
Read.
do this, do that.
Roll an insight check.
Zach's been paying attention to the chat.
I have. Yeah. I've also been thinking, like, just roll an insight check, damn it. But I'm not gonna ask for one in that type of situation.
Yeah, no, I know. And obviously I'm a little buzzed, otherwise I would have kept silent, but I can't keep silent anymore.
Roll an initiative, please. Ted.
Did I
No, you didn't.
roll initiative?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
15. All right. As you go to lunge forward invisibly and stab, he says, "I wish I could have seen you. I wish I could have seen your face." As he teleports and disappears.
Motherfucker!
Now you can make an insight check to see what he's panicking about. Hey!
Oh my God, natural 20!
You, with the perception check and the insight and hearing the words he said, you do see as his rolled up sleeve, you do see the bite marks start to glow as he's panicking. And you would assume that perhaps your father may have been telling the truth.
Motherfuck.
Anyways, as Thaddeus sits there, I assume Thaddeus is going to have a mental breakdown for a second.
Yeah, he's having a mental breakdown.
And gets horrendously intoxicated.
I'm guessing that was an actual teleport as opposed to like a misty step.
Oh, that was an actual teleport, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then.
To say his dad is a powerful mage for sure.
Yep.
Now we go to Elka, who has wandered into the real reason we came here.
I'm just here to see my brother.
Elka, you see that Thaddeus just disappears, and I assume you're like, eh? Oh well.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine. Screaming from one of the rooms down the hall. We're like, we're gonna ignore that. He's fine. He can take care of himself.
I mean, I think I didn't even catch what all was going on there, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm following you.
All right, I'm gonna go upstairs and try and find the jungle suite.
Yeah, it's the jungle suite. You walk around and you start to see like the labeling on each door is like themed. Each room is themed, and you see what looks to be jungle vines that are like interwoven into the door.
This must be it. So I will knock.
Okay, you knock, and you hear, "What the fuck? Hold on, putting fucking pants on." And he walks up and opens the door. He just goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
I probably should have called you on the sending stone. Anyway, I've got to talk to you about the arm thing.
Yeah. And he'll like look over his shoulder, and you'll see a female Harengon with him. You roll a history check, actually.
Okay. History check. You know what? We're using this dice.
Is about to get awkward as fuck because I'm just standing there too.
Why do you think Beep stayed at the bazaar?
17.
17. You don't remember a whole lot of faces from your brother's like childhood necessarily, but what you do remember this face, and you would know this face of this what the king misjudged as being a younger male Harengon was actually a shorter female Harengon. And you know this person as Celeste Morganis. And he just like, you remember Celeste, right? As he looks at you with like a side eye, please remember.
Of course, Celeste. Why is she here?
Surprise. I'm engaged.
This one has not been introduced.
Oh, hello.
Pavin, you remember Weavra? I'm sure.
I remember him as Vaten, but Weavra, right?
This.
So...
Yes. This one can explain. This one has gone by Vaten for the longest time, but in translation from Sabathian, that is actually an insult.
I was
true.
wondering about that. Yeah, I always wondered why you went by that name. Anyways,
This one's true name is Weavra.
Well, Weavra, it's nice to be reacquainted with you. Weavra, Elka, this is my fiance, Celeste Morganis. And Celeste will step up and go, hi, I remember, Elka, I remember you when you were just a little itty bitty baby bunny. But it's, good to meet you, I guess, here.
You're not that much older than me, Celeste.
Yeah, I actually, well, how old are you?
18.
I'm 23. But okay. I do remember you from when you were young. Pavin, a little help. Right, sorry. come on in, and he'll gesture for you to come in too. As you walk into this room, actually, Weaver, this room is a little overwhelming for you, because growing off the walls are like jungle, like giant banana leaves. Oh, like it's a massive room that expands out to probably at least 100,000 square feet. Just a massive, what would be considered to be a motel room.
Okay.
I assume what you rolled is to hide your discomfort.
My discomfort.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Sure. Neither of them notice how uncomfortable you are right away. And he's like, "Yeah, this room's kind of swanky, isn't it? Have you eaten anything? Are you okay? You're where have you been?
We were on a mission for the king.
Yeah. Uncle Elkus told me kind of about what was going on.
Does she know about
What?
the
This? Yeah. We're engaged. Yes.
I don't know what you tell her.
Okay. God. Whatever.
Anyway, it's a curse.
Right. Oh, I kind of gathered. That or it was a familiar It's a curse?
It will, if it takes over your entire body, you will become a dragon and be stuck that way.
Right. Oh, okay. I think I need to sit down.
Also, yeah, you do that. Also, and I'm gonna unsheath Calypso. Do you remember the story about Ashura burning heart?
Yeah, our ancestor. That one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I found his blade.
His blade. He's going to make a history check with disadvantage because he's still like kind of trying to like take in the knowledge that you just shared with him, which is actually really, really good. Right. That's starts with star Calypso, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I read about it in our family tome. That's the
So she was able to take the curse away from me, I guess. But I don't know if you touching it will do anything.
I mean, I can certainly try. That would.
So I'm gonna hold out Calypso for him to take.
Okay, he goes to grab Calypso, and Calypso jumps out of your hand and lands on the ground. And you hear out loud, everybody does, "I will not be touched by anybody other than you, Elka."
Apologies. I just wanted to try to heal my brother. I'm sorry.
Oh, brother, where? And you'll see like the blade like start to like rattle a little bit, and I get pick me up, Elka.
I'll pick her up.
And you'll see like a little eyeball form on the side. Oh, well, isn't he a looker? You kind of look like Ash. Huh. Well, if you want to draw magical energy from him, which is what curses are made of mostly, you can maybe stab him with it. With my blade.
Pavin?
Is this allowed? Like, can I hear this as well?
Yeah, it's loud and clear.
This one can heal you.
Right, stab. I've been stabbed before. It's not fun, but healing magic does remove it pretty quick. Right.
And your brother, he is
I mean,
attractive.
I gotta say, I mean, I've always kind of wanted to, I mean, not like kill you or anything, but you did make my life kind of difficult as a child.
That's fair. Yeah, no.
So,
And he'll pull up his arm, up his sleeve, and you'll see at this point his entire hand has now become a dragon claw. I
oh wow.
guess let's do it quickly.
All right. I'm gonna very lightly stab him with the end of the sword, and just kind of like
I'm not
a
feeling
little quick jab.
the sword bounces off of his scales.
Just a mild stabbing.
Just a mild,
Okay, I
you
would
know, a sibling.
Okay, you're trying to punch through dragon scales. And these are legit dragon scales. So roll the hit. Please don't roll a natural one and hit him and stab him in the eye.
14.
The blade,
I rolled a 4.
the blade pings off his arm. That actually didn't hurt. And you'll hear Calypso say, "Hey, I hurt more than that. Stab him again."
Okay, I'll go for it again.
Roll again.
I rolled a 2, so a 12.
Boing. Elka, no offense, you kind of suck at this.
Okay, I'm usually not trying to stab but not kill, you know? Give me okay,
Stab
let me try
him again then.
22.
Okay. If that doesn't.
This one could revive him as well.
The third time's the charm. You do a quick jab with Calypso, and it sticks into his arm. He's like, "Ah, fuck!" And as it stabs, you see a red aura start to permeate off of his arm, and you see, starting from his elbow, the scales start to reduce and reduce and reduce. Roll damage.
I'm just gonna do this. There you go.
9. So every time you see his arm, the scales reduce from his arm, it does it in layers, and each layer he's taking 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And you just see him go, why am I feeling really weak?
Weaver, can you?
Yep. I
and
will go ahead and...
He falls forward and passes out because he only has 99 HP.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and drop a 4th level. Yeah, let's do... Actually, you know what? No, let's do a 5th level Cure Wounds into him.
Celeste looks at you like, I don't quite understand what you siblings do in the Burning Heart household, but this is different.
31 points of healing because I accidentally did that to DM instead of public.
Yeah, I see that. He immediately shoots awake. Oh, it's... Is it done? Is it gone? He looks at his hand, and his hand's now a rabbit hand. And he immediately ignites his arcane claws. Oh, I can use that again.
Yay.
Elka? As he looks at the palm of his hand, he sees a scale pop up immediately. I think that gets rid of it. Ouch. But not permanently.
All right, well, it was worth a try.
Yeah, that sucks so bad. I've already tried having people cast Remove Curse on me, and because I had a hunch.
Greater Restoration?
That, no, has not been tried. I
will go ahead and drop my other 5th level spell into that.
You feel it connect with his arm, and you feel it start to reduce the scaling. And in fact, the scale disappears on his hand. He's like, oh! And then as the spell ends, another scale pops up. You can make a medicine check or a arcana check, or medicine, arcana, or nature. Your choice.
Mm-hmm.
Damn!
Nice.
You would assume that this is a curse that needs to be... Actually, with the natural 20, you immediately understand as you're casting the spell. You would understand that this is a spell, or this is a curse that needs to... If you want to try to use Greater Restoration to cure it, it needs to be at 8th level or higher. Cast at 8th level or higher.
Okay. This one understands now this one is not powerful enough to cure this, to restore this, but perhaps someone around is.
Perhaps when Alan comes to join us.
Yes.
Who's Alan?
One of our friends. He's very powerful.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, I guess thanks for trying and stabbing me. Why are you here, by the way?
I mean, I wanted to come and see you and
Well, I appreciate that. No, I mean, like,
tell you
actually,
about all this.
actually in the city. Is that your
Oh.
only reason, or?
No, we needed to deliver our
Right, your job with the king. Gotcha.
yes. And we actually we've inherited a keep, and I'm actually going to go out and I need to purchase stuff for the keep. There's no furniture and stuff, so
Oh, okay.
but I wanted to see you first, but I guess I could let you two get back to whatever it was you were doing.
We were just relaxing, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll get back to that, I guess. And you see you see Celeste kind of like side eye as he says, "Just relaxing." Weaver does specifically.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that, too.
Yeah, I already rolled deception checks. You
Anyway,
you could clearly tell that they were engaging in some post-curricular activity.
Fair.
understandable.
No reaction. No reaction.
Magic, relaxing with big Google.
Yeah, we all relax all the time with our significant others with no pants on.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let Pavin know where the new keep is, so if he wants to stop by or whatever.
You were given a general area on the map. It was in between Iadana and Artemis on the coast.
I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He's a smart boy.
To be specific, it's anyways. Oh, very, very well. It's good to see you, sister. And
Congratulations.
thanks. I was gonna tell you whenever I saw you next, but I guess surprise.
I
To be
hope
fair, this is when you saw her next.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right.
well, keep me updated with the dates, I guess.
Not for a while. But within the year.
Got it.
But okay. Have a good day. Enjoy shopping for your keep. That's
Yeah.
fucking cool. I'll definitely stop by whenever we're done here.
Of course. Right. Maybe in a couple days once we've had furniture delivered.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Anyway, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, so not 15 to 20 minutes?
Hey, listen, they're rabbits, man. Once it starts, it's hard to stop.
Okay, I don't have a brother in real life, but I have a sister and a brother-in-law, and I really don't want to think about like anything like that in general. Like,
Oh, they're
I'm getting the ick, right? I'm just getting the ick thinking about Pavin, my fake brother.
Yeah.
getting busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, as you guys wander out, you can't find Thaddeus. But you're used to not seeing him sometimes. Weaver, have you if once you pass by a certain door that's labeled, you can see it's very clearly has like a marble looking like plated door. You do hear a now asleep snoring coming from there, and you've heard Thaddeus snore. It sounds kind of like him.
kind of like, but not definitely like.
Not definitely like. With your passive perception,
Okay.
you would recognize it, but it could just be someone similar.
Fair. In that case, I'm gonna just kind of let it go, make a mental note of it for right now.
Okay. As you guys leave, Beep. You were looking to buy armor. Yeah.
I was, but I'm trying, as I said before, I'm trying to keep out of the vision of any potential tabaxi that look foreign.
Wait, high or low?
I guess high.
Okay. As you wander through the bazaar, you do not see any foreign-looking tabaxi anywhere.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to particularly look for. I think I have a proficiency in medium armor or light armor.
Bard's medium.
Yeah, I think it's medium. Yeah.
Bard armor proficiency.
Yeah, no, it's light armor.
Is the light armor? Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
What's the armor you have on currently? Is it just leather or studded or what is it?
I'm pretty sure it's just leather.
Okay. So you're looking for light armor.
Better light armor than what I currently have.
Okay.
I got all this gold. What am I going to spend it on?
True. All right. So you wander through. The bazaar is filled with all sorts of just things. And you walk by, you see the occasional magical vendor, and then you do see eventually a blacksmith, an armor smith sign. There is a human man, probably in his 70s or 80s, and he just looks at you with, "Oh, hello there, young man. How can I help you?"
Beep.
That's okay.
I'm gonna cast Find Familiar. Well, not Find Familiar, but like
It would be
Familiar.
fine familiar, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna summon Clovis.
Right.
What my master here is saying is he'd like to peruse your armor.
Oh, yes, of course. What kind of armor does I see he's wearing? Leather. So is it just light armor you're all right with wearing, or?
Beep.
Yeah, it's light armor.
Right. Okay, well, I do have some studded leather armor that is, some enchanted. It's gonna cost you a little bit more gold, but is there any amount of gold you're looking to spend?
Well, at this point, money's not really a concern of ours.
Right. Okay. Well, then I'll bring out my best studded leather, and he'll bring out a black leather bit of armor that has studs, like metal studs, but instead of it being metal, it's gemstones studded, and they're all darker, like reds, oranges, and greens and blues, and they're all glossy and dark. Well, this will cost you a pretty penny, but this is enchanted to resist a few elements, and it does give you a little bit more of a boost against being stabbed. This is going to run you probably about 2,500 gold. As he kind of side-eyes you.
All right. But what more can you tell me about it?
Right. You will be, while wearing it, you become resistant to fire damage, force damage, poison damage, and acid damage.
Can I make an insight check to tell if he's bullshitting me at all?
Yeah. It
21.
seems up front.
Okay.
Good.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh. What he's trying to say here is there any way we could knock down the price just a little bit? You know, make it a bit more negotiable.
Unfortunately, I bought this, I did not create this myself. I bought this from an auction, and I ended up spending a little bit too much money on it. 2,500 is my break-even.
All right. I suppose we can make that good deal there.
All right. Well, it's all yours. It's magic armor, so it'll fit you automatically.
All right, and Beep will hand over the 2,500 gold.
Okay. I'll get you the stats on it, but just overall, it's studded leather armor. Base armor class is 12 plus dex modifier. However, it is a +2 armor. So it's 12 plus dex +2. It is resistant to... he rolled really high on his deception check. It is resistant to fire. It is resistant to poison. And it is resistant to acid, but it is not resistant to force.
Damn, my insight check was really good, too. What was his deception?
+8.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So... He rolled a 24 if you're curious.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's still pretty good, though. Better than what I had.
It's actually a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, I'm gonna have Beep give him a tip of 10 platinum, too.
You're just gonna give him an extra 100 gold? Okay. So you just slip it in there without you not even telling him? Just...
Yeah, it's a little tip.
Yeah, he'll find that later whenever he's sorting through his money.
Beep's gonna hyperinflate the economy by any means necessary.
Jesus Christ, okay. Alright, so you actually pay 2,600 gold for that. But you find it. It's good armor. Doesn't give you any disadvantages on stealth or anything, so that's good.
Okay. Do I just need to, like, put that in my, names and all that?
Add that, and then whatever. I'll once we're done here, I'll help you with it.
Okay.
I'll actually just get you the actual stats. But is there anything else you want to do in the bazaar?
Let me look at what I got. No, I think I'm good.
Okay. So assuming everyone's good, you make your way back to the airship. It is starting to get dark out after all of this. Did you guys want to spend the night on the airship, or did you want to try to spend the night somewhere down in the city?
Didn't the airship take other people to the keep?
No. It's just been docked here. It's just available to you whenever.
I will wind up probably staying on the airship.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go. I'd rather stay on the airship and then
Question.
Keep posts furniture shopping tomorrow.
I mean, I'm sure we can. I'm sure, like, I could have found someone to commission some furniture from while we were heading back.
Did you want to see the floor plan of the keep first before you start? Okay.
What time of the day is it when as soon as we leave the Thornix Grove? What time of day is it?
Mid to late afternoon, so probably 4 o'clock.
Or that would put it right around midnight, which is not that far off. I'm gonna look for a paladin or somebody that's in, somebody that's kind of handing out welfare, distributing goods, whatnot.
Right.
And let's see that real quick. Okay. So yeah, as soon as I see somebody that fits that, description, I'll have an interaction with them before going back to the airship.
Okay, that's fine. You walk up and you see a group of paladins, but one of the one specifically a young female human paladin is starting to walk towards some tents to check in, from what you can guess. And she's walking past you as you begin looking around.
Many pardons. This one has a question.
Yeah, sure. How can I help you?
This one has access to druidic magics and would like to be pointed towards where the largest area of farmland might be.
Oh, farmland.
This one would like to enrich the land.
Well, seeing as all the farms are to the south, going towards the ocean and along the rivers, it would be head south, and she'll point at you very clearly. You can see like watchtowers and a bridge. If you want to go that way, those are all on fire. They were on fire. They're all scorched now, so I'm sure they'd love it if you used your druid powers. And us paladins, we welcome it. Any help we can get, we'll take it.
This one will go there. And to Elka, I will say, this one will return to the ship perhaps around 1 a.m, midnight, perhaps.
Be safe, friend.
Always.
How about I get one of the paladins to come with you? Do you need help? I mean, they have holy powers, which could help you in your...
This one just needs to find a location towards the center of a half-mile radius.
Are you casting? Are you trying to cast?
I'm trying to cast plant growth.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, over the 8-hour period.
Okay. Well, then she'll just point you to the right bridge, and you'll see her grab a sending stone, and you'll hear her say, "Hey, I just want to let you know, James, that I'm sending a friendly lizard folk who claims he's a druid towards you. He said he could help you with, at the very least, enrich the farmland," he said. And you'll hear as you're walking away, all right, I guess I'll look for him. I'm kind of busy, but thanks for letting me know. So,
and I will make my way there and drop a 3rd level plant growth, and then kind of on my way back, I will generally do, between create water and healing and whatnot, just do whatever good I can with leaving... You know what? I'll say leaving my 3rd level spell slots, other than the one I'm casting plant growth with, to just do general good, basically.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So you're doing what druids actually technically in 5e were said to be they're said to be caretakers. So that's cool. So far, all the druids in my party have been nothing but little gremlins.
I resemble that remark.
Specifically Alara, but but okay, cool. So the rest of you make your way back. You eventually run into Zane and Beep on your way back to the airship. You all, the boats are still, the boats float down for you to step on. Ander kind of looks at all of you and says, "Well, looks like I guess we're staying here for a bit."
Yes.
Okay. Are you done talking to the king, or got anywhere to go, or are we just...
We will probably be staying here for a few nights while we purchase furniture for our new keep.
You have a keep? What?
The king granted us property, about 2 hours in whatever direction it was because I was not paying attention.
God damn it.
Hey, is Todd asleep?
Yeah.
Todd?
Todd. Yes, he's...
Todd?
Penis.
Todd? Yes, awake him with the thing he likes.
Your microphone is up, buddy. We can't hear you.
Okay. Anyway,
We're ending soon, anyways. That's fine.
yeah.
Uh,
So, but we will be purchasing furniture at some point, and we'll probably need your help moving it. But
yeah, I'm on condition.
what is that?
You let me crash there whenever I want. He smiles.
I'm sure that there are guest rooms available.
Excellent. All right.
And Elka will smile brightly, hoping that she is correct.
Is wrong.
This is
You're wrong.
this is Anders' genuine reaction.
I'm not there, otherwise I would offer my room whenever Ander wants to stay. Granted, it's obviously not going to be the most comfortable of rooms, but
That's the gif I put in general chat. This is general, like, he literally goes like, "Nice, man." Moving up in the world.
Are we going to get that layout, by the way?
Yeah. Let me quit streaming because it's so I'll tell you this. What my goal is. So I'm gonna go ahead and stream it in Discord is what I'll do. So you guys won't hear music for a moment.
No.
I'll go ahead and stop it anyways. So we can just show you here. So that one. So it's a three-story keep.
Is there a basement?
With a dungeon. Yes, a basement. I've only... Magic says, can I have a workshop? The answer is yes. You can put that down in the basement. Which I just realized there's still a little patch of grass here. Okay, now there's not. You guys see it, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So this is Pinehold Fort. What's not shown is that there's a circular wall that goes around it, and in between that wall and the keep, there's which you can see, there's a good forest grove, and to the south, or I guess the south of the picture, is a pathway that goes down to a white sand beach off the Gulf of Prosperity. So yeah, this is the main floor. The second floor will have more rooms, more like hallwayed room thing available. There will be. I also make a basement. So this is the main floor you guys get to see right now. And the plan was is that you guys, not tonight because we need to end like soon, but next session. You guys can literally just tell me what you want, and I will go through with a giant library of stuff that we can just place and have fun with.
Yay.
Can I put the Eye of Sauron in my room?
There's you could
There you go, right there.
You could certainly put a right there.
Put the Eye of Sauron
Impressive.
in my room. Perfect.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah. But either way, yes. So this is the layout. It's about 2 hours. It would be more southeast from the capital. But if you're curious, I'll drag over the map and show you kind of an overall ping. You guys can see like the magnifying glass, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
So bottom of the left lower arm of the M is where it's at. So it's pretty much just it's southeast. And it goes on a little peninsula that goes out towards the Gulf of Prosperity.
Nice.
So
Can
I
we like
can
dragon
dig it.
proof our keep?
what?
Can we dragon proof our keep?
If you want to do that, it's going to cost gold.
Obviously.
Everything I'm making a spreadsheet of things that cost what things cost for housing. You're welcome.
We need to like dragon repellent after what happened to the Capitol.
Also, is there enough space for us to build a like a docking space for
Like a boat
an
or
airship?
you could land it in water. Most airships are
Oh, so he can just land it in by the beach.
the lily of the sea used to be the lily of the ocean.
Got it.
Yeah, so
Is there
lily of the
like a
seas.
dock or a pier?
No, but you can
Okay.
build one. So this is I wanted to get to this today. I didn't expect to go through a full dramatized Thaddeus lore today, but that was good. We had to do that eventually. So here we are. Yeah, so I'd say the next session, probably next session is going to be more downtime, you guys shopping, and then maybe getting prepped for the ball, and then the ball will be the session after that, and then the session after that we'll see what you guys want to do. We'll see if the ball brings any interesting storylines to follow. So, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end it then. Bingo. God damn it.
Balls.
Balls. But anyways.
It took everything in me and not having quick access to my mute button to not make some sort of ballroom comment to the king earlier.
Good.
But you put your balls in a room?
But yeah, either way, you guys, I'm also going to be downloading more furniture packs into here. So
Is there an option for us to go in and play with that too?
it's unfortunately not. We can't share.
Stupid.
I am sorry. But yeah, so there's all sorts of things you can add. I mean, this is the software I use to make all my maps, obviously. So
yeah.
But yeah, think about it. I guess we're gonna go and end there. Thanks for playing. I will be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I know it's been a interesting session, actually. Todd wanted to RP, so we fucking RP'd for damn sure. Everyone else, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week Sunday. And oh shit, stink bug. Hello. There's a chance this month that I will not be available, as my parents are currently they're in the process of land acquisition, so they may need my help with that. So hopefully that all goes well. If hopefully. My goal is to have, no matter where I'm at, be able to stream it, but we'll figure it out. Figure out the logistics of it. But either way, everyone else have a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys later. I appreciate that, Corgan, Magic, Corgan, everyone else that's been in here. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys next Sunday. And we'll see you later. Peace out. Have a good night.